morning. So, I wanted to come up here and do the elemental readings, but I know my fan is really annoying, but I need the AC because it's hot outside. So I decided to put on the meditation music in the background, hopefully to distract the noise of the fan. But before I get started with the elemental readings, I've been debating on whether I was going to add a service to the menu of services I offer already. And I've been in contemplation about this because it's truly one of, aside from mediumship, it's one of the abilities that I enjoy, that I've been keeping to myself. I haven't really done this for anybody but myself, because I've been enjoying the fact that there's a certain aspect of myself that I didn't have to share. But I want to now, I think. I'm still trying to decide what would be like a fair price for it, because not all information, your angels give you what you need to know. They give you as much as you need to know, or as little, like whether it be long or short or whatever. So I've been trying to figure out a good price to offer this service at, because although it's simple for me to get the information, meaning it doesn't take, it comes to me, you know, but there's a lot of energy involved. There's definitely a lot of energy involved, and it's draining. But what this is a, so I did this for myself this morning so I can use it as an example. What I do is I channel a message directly from an archangel, whatever archangel comes through. So for me, moving forward, it'll be Archangel Metatron. It was Archangel Michael for a while, but Metatron wants to work with me now. So so what happens is I'll sit in a really quiet place and I will just listen to what they have to say, and I grab a pen and I just start writing, and I write verbatim, and I get a full dialogue. So this isn't just something I can do for myself. I can do this for other people as well. And so I'll read to you what I got this morning, and you guys can let me know if you think that this is a service that you'd be interested in. If so, you can let me know in the comments, and what you think about it. And if you guys think that I should add this service to my menu, I will. I'll come up with a price for it. But this is what I received this morning directly from Archangel Metatron. All right. So it says, Kimberly, as you step forward on your path, you will be presented with many new opportunities. But let's focus on the now for a moment. You will be making significant changes in your life in the coming months. Some will be challenging, and the others you will work through effortlessly. It is important for you to understand that most think and operate differently than you do. You should not take offense to this or take it personally. You have been strategically placed on the paths of most people you meet. These people will either oppose you or adore you. Those who oppose you struggle with understanding your complexity. Those who adore you are intrigued by your uniqueness and want to learn from you. Either way, the seed is planted for their growth. Now that we have covered this, let's talk about what you can expect moving forward. Get ready for new experiences as opportunities will be showing up. Travel will be significant. So pack light. You will have new business opportunities that seem to pop up out of nowhere. Contracts will be significant, so you must be careful of what you agree to before signing anything. What was once a bleak time in your life is about to change in a major way. Buckle up, it's going to be quite a ride. You've certainly earned what we have in store for you. Thank you for your service to humanity. Archangel Metatron, and so it is. And so, good morning. Coffee time, yes girl. And so, this was a message that I got directly from Archangel Metatron. Short, sweet, to the point, but a lot of energy is poured into this because it takes a lot of energy to connect to an angel. A lot. Angels are very high vibrating beings, and so you have to be able to raise your frequency high enough to meet them in the middle. And so when you raise your frequency, it's literally like exercising your body in a way, and it can drain you, totally drain you. So if this is something that you guys think that I should add to my menu of services, I will take that into consideration, like the pricing of it, I'll take into consideration, because you can see it's short and sweet, but there's a lot of energy involved. So I'm trying to be fair with the price. But you tell me what you think in the comments, and we'll see what happens moving forward. But in the meantime, I'm going to cover the elements. Yesterday I did the zodiac signs. Today I'm going to do the elements. I enjoy doing both because there's always something new that'll come up. So, this party started. You know, for some reason, Earth always wants to go first. So, we let Earth go first. Earth, Earth, Earth. I'm hearing Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, we'll do it in that order. Earth, Air, Fire, Water. And I still have to go back and timestamp everything. I might sit on this beach for a while and just do that and get it over with. It's just my videos are long, so I hate going back over it. Woke up a little while ago, so I still got sleepy still. Alright, I'll make these quick though. I'll just get some quick messages for the elements. I don't want this video long, but I want to get my crystal ball. Sorry. Be prepared, Kimberly. Alright, let me get comfortable. Sorry. Earth signs, it feels like it's like you sense something, coming up. I'm hearing sort of like an uneasy feeling, like an anxiety with you because you're not sure what it is, but you sense something. Your energy feels off, Earth signs. It's important for you to ground your energy right now. There are upgrades and changes coming in for you. They're energetic upgrades. The energetic upgrades that are coming in. Hey, Raphael. The energetic upgrades for you Earth signs. They're focusing on your productivity. I don't know if your productivity has slowed down. Yeah, I think it's slowed down because you seem a little unbalanced. So it's important for you to bring yourself back into balance because it's affecting your productivity. Hearing monkey mind, a lot of the monkey mind going on. Racing thoughts, all this stuff. It's unnecessary worry that you have going on right now, earth signs. Like the amount of anxiety, but that's what they're saying. There's a lot of anxiety, but it's like the amount of effort that you're putting into whatever it is you're focusing on that's creating this anxiety is actually useless energy that you're wasting that you could be putting into productivity. Because you're spinning your wheels, you're not going anywhere. You're just gonna keep spinning your wheels. They said put the problems down for now. Put it down for now. Because it's almost like a stuck energy there. Like not allowing the energy to flow. It's almost like putting a knot in a rope. You stop the energy from flowing because you're so fixated. They're saying fixated on whatever this is. And it's different for everybody. They're saying if you allow yourself to relax into this and to allow the energy to flow, the answers are going to come to you a lot faster. Whatever answers you need, they're going to come to you a lot faster. But if it's almost like you have to trust, because they're highlighting trust. It's like you have to trust that by letting this go, things are going to work out. But there's like, it feels like holding on to something really, really tight because you don't trust that if you let go, things are going to go smoothly. You're stopping your own progress because of this. And they said you're going to kick yourself later. You too, Raphael, thank you. They said you'll kick yourself later if you do that. You're really going to regret that later. If you can't release what it is that you're so, they're saying a stronghold, like you got a stronghold on something. And they're saying if you can't trust and you can't release it, you're going to regret that later. And they're adamant about that. You are going to regret it later. And they're also saying it would be wise that for whoever is hearing this, whoever is listening to this, even if you are not an earth sign, to check your chart. And if you have a lot of earth placements in your chart that you're unaware of, this is going to make sense for you. This will make sense for even some that are near, that have placements in the chart that are near Earth. So, like, this message is for a vast majority of people, even though it's titled under Earth. And I think it's because most signs that are the element that is most affected by this energy is Earth. It's actually showing Earth signs just how ungrounded they've been. And it's very important for Earth especially to be grounded. You are Earth. That's interesting. Suck it up, Buttercup. That's what they said. Suck it up, Buttercup, because you're going for a ride and it's not going to change. Nothing's going to slow it down. You can't. You can only integrate this energy and ground it. Or make bad decisions until you learn to ground this energy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Air signs. feel like an excitement, but I also feel anxiety with you. Ooh, gosh, the anxiety. It's making you stutter. There's something exciting for you. There's something exciting for you, air signs. But I feel like I'm hearing speechless. But I'm also hearing like anxiety. The anxiety is pretty significant. But it's exciting. I want to say it's exciting. So this energy that's coming up for you, air signs, it feels exciting. Major changes. I'm hearing major changes. Major changes are coming up for you, air signs. Major changes. There's something about grounding new information that's coming in for air signs. A lot of you, I don't know, they're saying something about being informed. It's going to be different for all of you, obviously, but there's something about information that's coming to you. You're going to be informed or enlightened about something. Even if it's not information coming in from other people, it could just be like an aha moment. You're going to be enlightened about something. Like the fog is going to clear. The answers are coming is what I hear. The answers are coming. I don't know, so this is for air signs, however that resonates for you. So if there's something that's been plaguing you, something that's been on your mind, the answers are coming. They're saying it is up to you, though, to use your own discernment and use your intuition with this, too. Lean less on others in decision-making. Lean less on others. It's interesting. They're saying that every decision that you make has an energetic force behind it. You are in tune with your own energetic makeup. So it does not matter how much you explain a situation or a scenario to another person, their energetic makeup does not match yours. So any epiphany or any information that you get energetically that comes in, you will not be able to describe this to somebody else. And so you would have to line this up with what you feel energetically, your own energetic makeup. Because to get the advice or the opinions from others, it's not going to line up. Their energetic makeup and understanding of it doesn't match. That's so interesting. That's interesting. So it's sort of like you could repeat the same exact sentence as somebody else verbatim, but the energy attached to it is different. So their opinion and their understanding of it is going to be integrated differently. So their advice or anything that they have to give to you is not going to match up energetically with what's right for you. Okay. So they want you to be mindful. They definitely want you to be mindful. Use discernment. Use discernment. Make it make sense. And if you're questioning others, just stop. Like, stop there. If you're questioning the idea or the opinion of somebody, then turn around. You're questioning it for a reason. Yeah, you're questioning it for a reason. So turn around. Don't dive into it. Diving into somebody else's opinion that's not sitting right with you or that you question, you're wasting time. They're highlighting that. You're wasting time. But you're also losing focus on what is right. Or what does make sense. And you can kind of like get thrown off track. It'll sway you. It causes too much confusion. That's what they're saying. It'll cause too much confusion. So use your own discernment. Alright. That was air signs. So, fire. sparking, igniting. Fire signs being fire signs. It feels like fire is really feeling, fire signs are really feeling like their element. Fire signs feel passionate, they feel excited, they feel like they have drive, motivation. I feel like this is a change for you fire signs. Because I feel like fire signs have kind of been in a, I want to say a holding pattern. It feels like they've been, and it's been frustrating because fire signs always want to be on the go. They always want to move. They don't like to sit still in any holding pattern. But they're showing me it's like the gate is lifted and you can take off. Take off running is what they're saying. Take off running. It's a very creative time for you right now, fire signs. It's very creative. So they really want you to tap into your creativity. This is a very creative time for you. And don't question things that you think won't be a success. Like, it's like they're saying that you're putting too much focus on how things could go wrong instead of how they could go right. And it's such a waste of this energy that you're feeling, because you're feeling like this boost of motivation, this boost of activity. It's coming up for you. It's making you feel alive again. And you're going to waste it by trying to figure out what to do with all this energy. Just go. If it comes to you, spring in. Like, they really want you to jump into action. You'll find your purpose. I think a lot of you are questioning what your purpose is. And if you jump into action, you'll find your purpose. It feels like some of you have been put in a stronghold for so long, and it's thrown you off and out of your element, because fire signs are very much so go-getters and spontaneous. But because you've been in a holding pattern for so long, it's like they've lifted the gates and you're looking, it's like, can I go? Is it okay? I can go? Like, they're like, yes, you can go. Go ahead. You know? It's like you're kind of like pausing before taking off. They don't want you to put too much thought into that. Like, that pause is you like putting too much thought into something before you move forward. And actually, that was the whole point of the holding pattern, because I feel like fire signs were just going coyote ugly, like buck wild, going nuts, like too spontaneous and too reckless. It's, you know, a lot of fire signs, not all fire signs, but it's like fire signs have been making reckless decisions and acting off of impulse. And so because the majority of fire signs were doing this, it's like Spirit had to come in and put like a stronghold and sit you down for a little while and give you non-movement, non-action, so you can understand how to ground this energy that you feel so intensely, more intensely than any of the other elements. And that's your superpower, but they want to teach you how to integrate that and ground it and use it to the best. Trying to think of a good word. Its highest potential. I think that's the best, you know, a good way to put it. God, I'm getting tongue-tied. All right. You have a lot of creative ideas they really want you to start working on. And the reason why they want you to start, and you know, they sound kind of demanding, but the reason why they say that is because it's like, when you're in the pursuit of happiness, on the search of your purpose, you know, you often wonder, what's going to make me happy? And you'll have these ideas that pop up in your head, and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I don't have time for that right now. I don't have time for that. And what Spirit is trying to say to you is that they're popping up into your awareness, because these are the things that are going to set you up and lead you towards your purpose. Even if that thing isn't your purpose, it's strategically lining you up towards your purpose. So don't sleep on your creativity. You're kind of stealing your own blessing away from yourself is what they're saying. You're robbing yourself of your blessings or your potential. Just wonder if there's anything else. Hold on. They're saying back to basics. Back to basics. It feels like you've overloaded your brain with all kinds of unnecessary dramas, anxieties, concerns, just unnecessary. It's just been unnecessary what you've flooded into your mind. So they're saying to erase all of that. Go back to the drawing board. Clean the slate. Start over again. Step one. That's what they're saying. Step one. Start over. There was something that was missed for a lot of you, or something that you just didn't occur to you. All right. Water. Water signs. Okay, water signs. I'm hearing the song, How Can I Ease the Pain? Waters have been, I feel like every element has been taken to their extreme. Like really forced into the, what do I want to say? It's almost like the full experience of what your element is. So if your element is water, you've had really emotional experiences. If if your element is air, you've kind of been put into a position where you've had to do a lot of thinking, like really use your brain, So I feel like every element has been forced into their own element in a way, to feel it at its depth, or to experience it at its depth. And I think that's what's been going on for water signs. It's just more apparent with water signs because there's emotion attached to it that runs deeper than any other element. So the way that they're showing me is like they're using like dishes, for an example. Like you've been submerged. Let's say a plate has been submerged into the dish pan, like just soaking in there, right? And then you take the plate out, you rinse it off, and you let it air dry. But there's still some water on the surface. So you take a towel before you put it away, or a paper towel, whatever, and you dry the excess water off the plate before you put it away. So they're saying like this is the stage you're at right now. It's like there's been this energetic cleanse for you water signs, but it's like you're almost there. You're almost ready. You're going to be coming out of this emotional place, this heavy emotional place. And so it's sort of like they're taking the paper towel or towel to wipe away or sop up the residual energy, residual emotion. But they're saying this has been quite healing for you. It's been tumultuous, it's been hard, but it's been quite healing. There's a lot of healing that's been going on with you water signs. They're saying washing away anything negative. It's being washed away. It almost feels like your emotional body has had an upgrade. This has upgraded you in the sense of like emotional maturity, emotional groundedness, learning how to use your emotions in the way that they were intended. Learning to purge emotions properly. This is teaching you to be a lot more compassionate and patient with others. That's what this is teaching you. Because water signs, you affect people on a deeper level, like deeper than you even realize. You have an impact on other people. And you don't realize how strong this impact is because you're such an emotional creature, where other elements are not as emotional. So when you impact a non-emotional creature emotionally, it just hits them differently than it would you, who is naturally emotional. So this purging that you've gone through was not only for your own emotional balance, but it's also to balance out the way other people are affected by your emotions. They said it's actually a beautiful transition for you. This is something that's been needing to happen for you guys for a long time. It's just the time right now. It's ripe. It's ready. They said you've come a long way. This change, this energetic change, this energetic shift that's been occurring has probably been hardest for the water signs, because they do indeed feel it at such a deep level, a much deeper level, but you're built for it. They're showing me like an octopus. You know, an octopus is a liquid animal, and so it can get out of any area, you know, it can move through a crack. And so it's like you have been learning how to move through even the cracks, because you would be considered the liquid element. So they're using an octopus as an example of what this has taught you. It's actually interesting. It's a gift, really. It was a gift. That's the way it feels. I'm so sleepy, y'all. You'll also see differences in life moving forward because of this. Things will just start to flow better. They're going to start to flow more freely, be less, feel less restrictive is also what I want to say. It'll feel a hell of a lot less restrictive. But, yeah. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you for taking the time out to listen, and I will talk to you later. Bye.